What's up, Internet? Kern 1776 here, and it's that time of the month. Time for Mission 129 of Battlbox. Freaking November's here. Thanksgiving at the end of the month. Ready for some Thanksgiving. Christmas next month, but Battlbox is Christmas every freaking month, right? That's what I think. That's what I think. I got Mission 129. Let's see what's inside. All right, here we go, here we go. As always, the missions have the mission brief. So I got the Mission 129 brief. Got the stuff in the box, right, y'all? Lots of cutty things in this here box. So let's get started. Tools of control. We're gonna go through the Pro Plus, which means we're gonna go through the basic, the advanced, the Pro, and then the Pro Plus. First up, in the basic box, this stuff right here is really, really nice. It's from Black Rock Leather and Rich. Right here, Black Rock. This stuff right here is great. So a lot of us enjoy leather goods, right? I enjoy my leather boots. I enjoy my leather belt. I enjoy my leather sheaths for my fixed blade knives, all the things, right? Some of us have really nice leather holsters for, you know, things I can't say on the freaking internet because the internet's freaking stupid sometimes. Leather, okay? Leather. You need to keep your leather taken care of, right? So I got one here that I haven't done anything to. One of my sheaths for one of my LT Wright knives. Something's in my eye. I've got two of these knives, so I got two of these sheaths, but when I swap between the knives, I typically just swap the knife out and keep using the sheath until that sheath is wore completely out, which is probably never going to happen, but I've got an extra in case I do need to swap it. So this one's never been treated. This one's never, it's been in the drawer. So this stuff right here is made right here in America and has been since the 70s. And it is, it's got some carbonuba wax in it. And it's great for anything leather. Clothing, belts, shoes, boots, leather in your vehicle, freaking leather sheaths, all the things, right? It also helps clean as well. You can use it on any leather color, right? If you got black, if you, whatever, doesn't matter. But you want to get any heavy dirt off of your item. Obviously, this one's brand new. Nothing's wrong with it. Nothing's happened to it. But if there's some dirt down, like deep down inside the leather, this will help bring it out. But just get some on your old finger. Apply sparingly. You don't need a whole lot, right? So put that in there and use your fingers and just get that in there. I really like to get in where my stitching is. If you don't see that, but get down in there. And I just got a little bit on my finger. It goes a long ways, right? Probably got a little too much going on right here. Work it in. Let that leather soak it up. All right, so what this is gonna do, it's gonna get in there, it's gonna treat that leather. It's gonna make it nice and protected, and it's gonna help clean any other bull crap that might be deep down in there. And you can notice when you're doing this, like that leather, especially if it's like this one's been sitting in a drawer for, heck, a couple years now, it'll soak it right up. And then get you like a cotton cloth, this old shop cloth I got, cotton. And you just buff it in there. Now, you could just like, this reminds me of my dad. My dad always, every Sunday morning, made sure his shoes were good and buffed, and also he had like that horsehair brush. He'd sit, so I mean, you could do that if you really want to get a really shiny leather result. You can do that with my sheaths and stuff. I don't care for it to be all shiny or anything, but you could buff it where it's super shiny if you want to. I kind of like that matte look, so I'm not going to go too crazy with the buffing with like a horsehair or anything like that. Really nice clean leather. I'm gonna do this one. This is an older one, right? This is the one that I use a lot. Yeah, so this one's showing some use, yeah, which I dig, which I like. Just like that. So I'm gonna do. I'm gonna work this in. Take my knife out. Work it in there. Been a bit since I've treated this one. All right. Now we're just gonna buff it, wipe out any excess. Nice sheath. So this sheath here, I've used very, very frequently over the last 3.5, almost 4 years. and you keep your leather taken care of, dude, like seriously, it's lifetime. Use it for a lifetime, no problem. Hand it down to your kids one day, like, you know, they'd appreciate something like this right here that, you know, their dad has used for years and years and years and taken care of, because you got products like this right here from BlackRock. So give this stuff a shot on your leather. It protects, it cleans, it does all the things. And my old sheath right here looks just as good as this new one, in my opinion. Yeehaw. So next up in the basic box is the Prepared Hero Defense Alarm. This thing right here is great, especially for your wife or your daughters or your nieces or your mom or anybody like that you want to give this to. It is an alarm system, okay, that they can have on their body, on their person, in their EDC. And brother, it gets attention when this son of a gun sets off, you hear me? So it does have, real quick, this little gray button on the back. You push that and they got a flashlight. Flashlights come in handy, right? Flashlight with a strobe, okay? Here below that, below the logo, you'll see this little area right here. That is where all hell breaks loose when you pull it. It's a deterrent, right? You can keep this on keys, keep it, you know, hooked to your purse, you know, if you carry a purse. I don't carry a purse. You know who I'm talking to. Anyway, you can pull this in case you feel threatened by somebody in a parking lot, in a dark alley, any urban environment. It gets people's attention. Jesus. 130 decibels of complete annoyance. All right. This is going to make people's heads turn. If you're in an area and somebody's messing with you, you pull on this thing to where it goes off, and it's going to get attention. It's borderline painful to hear. So after a second or so of this going off, it's like I can feel my eardrums moving in my head, and it's uncomfortable, okay? Like I wanted to put my hands over my ears. It also, as you could see, I'm gonna do it again, and I know the microphone's not going to, it might even cut the microphone out, I don't know. I guess I'll find out when I edit this thing. It flashes as well, all right? So great for a personal protective tool, okay? But also, you can use this for all sorts of things. Think about it, perimeter alarm in the woods or whatever. Bug out situation, heck, a regular old camping situation. You're in bear country, you're somewhere where if you're asleep, you want to be alerted if somebody or something is lurking around your camp. You can set these up around as perimeter alarms. You can strap it to a little small sapling or something like that and run a piece of fishing line or anything like that. And if something trips it and pulls this off, it's going to wake you up. It's going to surprise what or whoever tripped it. And it's going to have also a visual flash, which is, you know, you're going to freak out, hopefully, whatever tripped it as well. You're staying at an Airbnb in a sketchy town or something like that, and they don't have a security system. You know, you can put this as a trip or a trigger if the door gets opened or something like that. It's one of those think outside the box items. Obviously, it is designed for people who want to have something in case they're attacked where they can deploy it. But you can also use this in a wilderness situation by rigging it up as a trip alarm or something like that. Pocket size is USB-C chargeable, so it's reusable, obviously. And literally, it's just this tab pulls out and it makes your ears hurt. So really cool device right there from Prepared Hero. It comes with USB-C and a carabiner. Really cool little piece of kit right here. Small, compact, easy for everyday carry for those out there that decide to use it for that, and doesn't take up any space in the pack if you decide to use it when you're out camping or doing the thing, yo. And lastly, in the basic box, we've got a member recommended item from Chris A. from Los Angeles, California. This thing right here is pretty freaking cool. It's called the Williams key. This was developed by a firefighter. As a firefighter, oftentimes you come across locked doors, locked gates, be that a residence or a commercial environment, right? We all see the pictures of the guys and the training of the guys using all the pry bar type techniques and being able to, you know, bust down a door to breach a door. In many cases, you don't need to do all that. This right here will get you in a lot of locked entryways or exits. I'm going to show you some clips from Williams Key that they have posted on social media using this. Obviously, this is a thing that a lot of first responders should have and do have. Many are becoming aware of it. Matter of fact, I'm going to give one to one of my buddies who's a local cop down here. I don't think he has something like this design. I'm sure he's got things, but this right here, I think, from what I've seen and what I've heard, is far superior to a lot of things that first responders use. But here's the thing, we are our own first responders as well, right? I want everybody to understand that. Tons of scenarios. I'm gonna show you some clips because it's pretty crazy. Even if you've got a door that has one of those strike plates to help deter anybody trying to get the door open with that strike plate being there, this guy right here, if you know what you're doing, you can get in there. You can even bend this to do certain things as well. They make multiple sizes of these. They make a freaking gigantic one. They make one that's smaller that folds up. This one right here is kind of the do-all, be-all of those. It works with inward and outward door swings. Even the bar locks or the bar doors. It's got the bar that you push. You can use this to get those open. Gates, all the things. It's freaking amazing. Every homeowner should have one, because there has been instances where you've locked yourself out of the house before. It's happened. Or there's a door that inadvertently got locked in your house, or you got a family member, something's going down, you need to get in there, their door is locked. This is a great way for very little to no damage whatsoever to the door to be able to breach a door. You need to kick the freaking thing down when you got the Williams key. And it's also made in the USA. And if you want to get multiples of these, which I suggest you keep one in your vehicle, and then you have one in your kit, one in your house, there's a coupon code here where you can get more at a discount. You should have one and you should know how to use it too. That's my opinion, and that's why we got it in the box, and that's why Chris A has recommended it. Thank you, Chris A. Thanks for letting us know about it. And here you go, brother. You got one right there, the Williams key. So continuing on with tools of control with the advanced box, we got some tools here in the basic. The advanced box, we got 2 tools. Now this is my recommendation, okay? Staff recommended by me. This kit right here is freaking awesome. We got 2 outdoor saws in here from Cigni. I don't know how to pronounce it. This is a thing with Italian. I'm not Italian. I do not understand Italian spelling. So I'm gonna try not to butcher it, but Cigni. All right, who is Cigni? Everybody knows about Fox, right? Fox Italy. It is a sister company of Fox Italy. It's another premium line of Fox Italy. They make a lot of really premium chef knives, kitchen knives, stuff like that. Really, really nice. I gave my wife a set for Christmas 2 years ago. Going strong. They're freaking great. These are some saws, okay? I have used the prototypes. Last year, I used these prototypes. My wife uses one of these saws all the freaking time. She's constantly cleaning up, and she likes everything to be pretty, right? So she's trimming limbs. She's doing things. I've used these going deer hunting. I've used these cleaning up storm debris during the hurricane last year. I put these through the test, okay? And they're freaking great. So these are, just so you can see, Orstette Frati Cyril Fox Group, whatever that means. Mangio, Italy, Cigni Cutlery, IT, Fox Cutlery. Right there. By seeing that, these are quality. I know these are quality because I ran these things through the freaking ringer. So the first one's the bigger one. We'll talk about the bigger one. So you need to cut some larger stuff. This is your deal right here, all right? We've got a clip here that you can move around, and there's your saw. I'll give you a better close-up of it right here. I love the angle of the handle right here. It is very ergonomically correct. You know what I'm saying? When you're sawing something, real grippy handle, really nice teeth right here, and it absolutely chews through freaking limbs and small trees. It's freaking awesome. So the overall length of this blade is 16.5 inches and some change. It's SK5 steel. It only weighs 9 ounces. It is freaking super lightweight, and again, it absolutely chews through freaking wood. So great for bushcrafting, great for procuring firewood, cleaning shooting lanes is what I used it a lot for, deer hunting, getting in preparation for deer season. The sheath does have holes in it, so if it's wet or whatever, it can drain. The blade on it, by the way, is 9.45 inches. I love it. It worked great, especially during hunting season and hurricane season. But this guy right here, small enough to fit in your pack, small enough to fit in a pocket, is probably my favorite out of the 2. Why? Because you can take it with you super easy. Excellent everyday companion right here for all sorts of situations. Bushcrafting, there's oftentimes we need to cut, right? Cut things, saw things. It opens up just like that. Got a really positive lock, super smooth, super clean. The overall length of this guy is 11.4 inches and some change. And the blade length on this dude is 5.1 inches and it's only 5.2 ounces. Very grippy handle, perfect size for cutting, okay? This I keep in my hunting pack and in my, when I go out and want to play around in the woods and do bushcraft and stuff like that, this is one that I carry as well. Excellent for hunting season. You see that one little limb or a couple of things you need to trim real quick in your shooting lane, excellent thing where you can go out there, handle it, drop this back in your pocket or back in your pack. There's two angles you can do. You can do this angle here and you can push it up a little bit higher and lock it in for that angle as well. Kind of helps keep your hand out of the dirt. Like if you're sawing something that's sitting on the ground, you might want to angle it up. That way your hand isn't hitting, you know, the dirt before you're through the stick or the log or whatever you're cutting. So you got that angle and you got that angle. When you fold it down, it locks in place, so you ain't got to worry about that dude coming open and accidentally cutting yourself or cutting into something that's in your pack. I love the color of it with the green. And I'm telling you, this right here is going to take up little to no space in your pack, and you're going to have it in your pack because it's freaking awesome. You're going to love it. So that is the two saws that are coming in the advanced box right there. Tools of control, right? Control the woods with these two saws right here. All right, Pro Box time. So I said earlier, there was a lot of sharp cutty things in here. Well, we got two right there, yeah. I got a third one. And it is from Fox, Italy. The Vulpus. Really cool looking kind of multi-tool blade right here. Anodized aluminum scales in green. It's freaking beautiful. Great pocket item right here, everyday carry. Let's take a closer look at it. Made in Menaggio, Italy, the Fox Vulpus. So this right here is a modern evolution from the legendary Duca expedition knives of the 1800s. It's got 5 integrated tools in it: hacksaw, bottle opener, can opener, flathead screwdriver, some really good scissors, and let's not forget the razor sharp N690 blade right there. It's an award-winning design. It's got the history from the 1800s, and dad burn it, it's a great freaking EDC. I've thoroughly enjoyed carrying this over the last couple years. I've been carrying some Vulpuses, different kinds. I've had carbon fiber one. I've got one that they actually sent me as a Christmas present here. It's really cool. So there's tons of different scale options and different colors and stuff you can get. We opted to go for this anodized green, but it's just freaking awesome. All sorts of little tools in there. The scissors are amazing. I probably have used the scissors more than the knife on this, honestly. You know, and these types of blades obviously has been around for a long time. I'm sure you know somebody or somebody in your family used to carry something similar to this. Great for keychains, great for just regular pocket carry. I think it's freaking awesome right there. That is your Pro Box item from Fox, old Vulpus. So now it's Pro Plus Box time. It's hunting season, right? Pretty much all over the country is hunting season right now. I like to hunt. Maybe you like to hunt. If you don't, maybe you should. But hunting knives are a thing right now. So why not a hunting knife? And hunting knives are useful for all sorts of things, obviously. We got the K400 from Tactica. Hunting knife. Or hunting knife, if you want to be proper. Not proper. This hunting knife right here. Check it out. I love Tactica's boxes and presentation. Got a little door where you can open it up. I think that's freaking cool. Anyway, let's see. We'll open it from the side. Slide this dude out. I really dig it with the black and orange kind of colorway there. Got an injection molded sheath. This sheath can be put on molly. It can be strapped. It's got a lanyard hole down here at the bottom if you want to put a lanyard on your sheath right there. It's got a retaining clip. Nice pocket clip here on the side. Just like with all sheaths of this nature, put your thumb here, push forward. Don't just grab this and yank it because you could cut your finger really bad. That's not good. All right. So thumb here, push forward. slide that beauty out. As you can see, it is a full tang knife. It has orange liners here between the scales for great visibility at night. Got this nice orange here around the hardware as well. We've got a flat grind drop point blade that is D2 steel. Generous jimping here across the top. You got some right here, general area for your thumb, but if you really need to choke up on it, you can. Like when cleaning deer, right? When you're skinning a deer, I like to choke up on all my knives like this for the most part because it gives me control, so I don't cut what I don't want to cut. I cut what I do want to cut, you know what I'm saying? And it gives natural, like holding like this and doing this when you're skinning a full-size animal or a larger game animal, your wrist starts to hurt afterwards. But you hold it like this, you get more of a natural wrist action and more control. That's why it's got the jimping up here at the top, which I think is cool. Generous choil there, contoured grip, really, really nice. Got your lanyard hole here on the back. Very lightweight and balanced, feels great in the hand, and the contour here on the G10 scales are done very, very well. It doesn't dig into your palm at all. Great design knife, looks good, excellent hunting knife right here. For those hunters out there or anybody that wants a solid fixed blade, there you go. Yeehaw. It's sleek. Look at it. Will you just look at it? So that's mission 129 of Battlebox, folks, for November 2025. Let's do a real quick recap, starting off with the Williams key right here. You need to get into a door that's locked. You need to get into a gate that's locked. You're locked out of your house. You need to get into a family member's house due to an emergency. Whatever the case may be, this right here is used by first responders and developed by a firefighter. It is taking the freaking first responder world by storm. And we actually are our own first responders. And when we need to get through a door, there's your way to do it right there. Then we've got the Black Rock Leather and Rich right here. Guys, I'm telling you, take care of your freaking leather, okay? If you take care of leather, that stuff will last a lifetime and become an heirloom, okay? Your sheaths, your belts, your boots, anything leather, bags, freaking your vehicle, whatever, that stuff right there will freaking work wonders for it, and it is a lot of it, okay? It don't take much. A little dab will do you right there. Black Rock's where it's at, made in the USA. And then from Prepared Hero, we got the defense alarm right here. Nice, small, compact, USB-C chargeable, and freaking annoying as hell to listen to. So, in the event that you need to get somebody up off you, you feel like you're in danger or whatever, you're being mugged, you're being robbed, you're being followed, some creep's doing something weird, you're in an area where you need to get some attention, yank on that rascal. It's going to be loud and obnoxious. It's going to deter the person that's bothering you, and it's also going to flash a light as well, so you get audible and visual alert. But can also be used in a rural environment. You can use it in the woods as a trip alarm, for a perimeter alarm, for a camp, or anything like that. You're staying at an Airbnb in a sketchy part of town. You're staying in a motel room in a sketchy part of town, whatever. You can rig this up to be a door alarm or anything like that as well. Think outside the box with this one, folks. What else could you use that for? Let me know down in the comments. And then from sister company of Fox Knives Italy, we've got from Cigni, I believe is how it's said. We got these two saws right here. We've got a fixed blade saw, and we've got this folding saw. Excellent saws from an excellent company. I put them through the paces. The prototypes that I used last year during the hurricane was a lifesaver. Not allowing my wife to run the chainsaw, right? So I'm running the chainsaw, and she was using this fixed blade one right here. She cut she cut through so much stuff, it's ridiculous. Our neighbor had a pecan tree that fell, and she took every limb off of that pecan tree off with that right there. It's still going strong today. She still uses it today. This smaller one right here, the folding one, excellent for your bushcrafting, excellent for your camping and keeping in your hunting pack and things like that, for when you need to cut down a limb in a shooting lane or anything like that, make a blind or whatever. You need to get some foliage cut so that you can make a natural blind. Tons of uses for these. You guys are going to absolutely enjoy these saws right here. And get outdoors, okay? It's cooling off. So no more excuses. Get outdoors and use this stuff. EDC, we got the Vulpus from Fox Italy right here. Excellent little multi-tool little knife system. We've got the saw, bottle opener, can opener, excellent scissors, of course a knife, screwdriver. Looks good, small, compact, excellent everyday carry. You can even hang it from a keychain. And last but not least, We got the K400 hunting knife from Tactica. Really nice injection molded sheath. We've got the G10 scales with the orange liner and the orange accents around the hardware there, holding it all together. Full tang, drop point, excellent hunting knife. Plenty of good jimping on the spine so that you get nice grip while you're using it to clean game. But if you just need a solid fixed blade, it does that as well. It's freaking great. And there we go. December's next, mission 130. Yeehaw. And if you want to find out more about Battlbox, you can check us out at battlbox.com, battlbox.com. You can go to the What's in the Box page. You can see every single mission and every single video that's ever been made since number 1 back in 2015 and see what we do. If you are a current member, don't forget about the Battle Vault, right? There's information about the Battle Vault in the booklet. You need to be utilizing the Battle Vault, especially with Christmas coming up. Extremely deep deals for members in the Battle Vault. And if you want to become a member, you can find that out on the website as well. As always, I appreciate you guys watching. Be sure to like, comment down below. Let me know what other things you could use that alarm right there for. Let me know what you think about the box, what you think about the items. Yeehaw. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and follow and share with your friends. Do all the YouTubey things or whatnot. That'd be great. I love you. I mean it. I'll see you next month. Christmas right around the corner. Hope y'all have a great Thanksgiving. I know I will. Peace out, Cub Scouts.